name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We are the #1 Class B RV dealership in the state of Florida. We're #2 in the whole United States of America. And it is because I get to sell the absolute best Class B vans in the entire country, and because we care about our customers. But the best vans in the country, and one of those best vans in the country is a Coachmen Beyond. We sell more Coachmen Beyonds at Sunshine State RVs than any other Class B RV that we have. It is our #1 seller, the Coachmen Beyond. It's on the Ford Transit chassis, 22 feet long, all-wheel drive, EcoBoost V6. I mean, this is made to go RVing. This is made with everybody in mind, for the remote worker, for the guy that's traveling up to the Rockies, to the person who wants to spend time at the beach, to the person that goes from house to house, staying at their kid's house, visiting their grandkids. This Coachmen Beyond is super flexible, very nice, very high quality, very luxurious, and has everything that you want. We ship these for free anywhere in the country every day. So we get them from Indiana, and we flatbed every single RV to Gainesville, Florida. We do not let anybody drive the RVs. So every RV comes from Indiana, flatbedded to our dealership, so there's 0 miles on it. When you come pick it up in Gainesville, you are the first person to drive that RV. If we flatbed it to you anywhere in the country, when you get it at your house, you are still the first person to actually drive that RV. So that is something that we offer. We flatbed everything. We are the only dealership, a lot of these manufacturers say, that flatbed their RVs, which is pretty neat. But big changes to the Coachmen Beyond. This is the all-new 2026. Lots of changes. We're gonna go over the top 10 changes in a Coachmen Beyond. The biggest change is that there is no propane. There is a Truma G, which the Truma hot water heater and furnace uses the fuel and electric to power it. The air conditioner is a Truma air conditioner as well. The generator is a gas generator. This one does have the generator. They do have lithium, and they have double lithium, which we sell more lithium and double lithiums than anything else. But this one is a generator. This was the first one. The second big change is that there is the Garmin system in the Beyond now. So this thing doesn't just have the Firefly that the other ones have, which the Firefly is great. We still have vans with Firefly, but this now has their Garmin with 2 Garmin screens, and one of them is portable, which is pretty awesome. This one is the carbonized gray, which is their newest color. And then it also has the black wheels with the all-terrain tires. And Coachmen just won. I was in Las Vegas last week with the top dogs at Coachmen, and they just won a DSI award. It's from all the dealerships, and they voted on who has the best quality, who has the best warranty, who has the best everything, and Coachmen Class B won that award for the Beyond, the Nova, and the Galleria, and the Pixel. They got 4 vans now. So 22 foot, made in America, super proud, power awning with LED lights, carbonized gray. This is treated with hush mat. So over the wheel wells and on the bottom, they put hush mat. They also put cozy wrap on all the walls and the ceiling. And then they use an extra insulation, a rock wool insulation. So this is double and triple insulated in a lot of places. You do have 110 plugs here. As you circle around, you do have a tow hitch that can tow 5,000 pounds. And now, this is one of the newer things also for 26, is the Rover box option. You have the Rover box and the Rover roof rack, which you can see it more from the other side. So optional Rover roof rack and optional Rover box. You can put an extra spare tire there. I think it looks sharp with a spare tire. There is a spare tire underneath, so it's not exactly necessary, but some people want 2 spare tires. You can never be too safe, right? So I love the quality of this. This is flexible. This is like a nuclear bomb shelter in here. If you want to keep something safe when there's a bomb, I would put it right in there and keep it safe. This is also waterproof. There is a ladder too. Peter, the guy that owns Rover, is a great guy, makes some very high quality products. Based out of he's from Poland, but he's based out of the Midwest, and he does a great job. I also love how you can just climb on this pretty easy and stand on here, and this can withstand 225 pounds. So I love the capability to where you can clean your solar panels, put stuff on the roof. There is a roof rack right here with the Rover roof rack has rails here. So if you did want to store something right here, you could. You don't have to. You can also store stuff on top of this box here. So I love how easy this is to climb up and down just like that. So Rover box, you can put another box here. You can put a ski box, which is a nice big box. You can have 2 boxes. There's lots of flexibility there. As we're walking, you have your 30 amp smart plug. You also have extended solar here if you want more solar panels, and an outside shower. So usually I have some type of prop in my hand and I'm show and telling what we're doing here. I couldn't find any of it, so sorry guys. But the outside shower is a nozzle. You can wash your feet, you can wash your dog, you can do your dishes out here, wash your surfboard or your kayaks, your skis, whatever it is you're doing, you plug that in and you can wash it right here. The 30 amp smart plug is really nice because you plug it in and it clips in and it stays in really, really nice. All of this stuff is very easy to use. We show you how to use all this at Sunshine State RVs. So I mentioned earlier about free delivery. We will deliver this to your house for free if you want. If you want to come to Gainesville, which I encourage, about half our customers come to Gainesville, the other half take advantage of the free delivery. If you want to come to Gainesville, we will fly you here. We will pick you up at the airport in a nice big fancy Sprinter van, bring you to the dealership. We will teach you how to use this. We'll spend as much time with you as you need. Corey is an absolute expert RV savant. He knows everything about these, and whatever he doesn't know, he can call the guys at the factory and get you answers. Then once he is done teaching you, you are confident you know what you're doing and you know that everything works. We put you up for your first 2 nights at a local campground to where you can test everything. Once you test everything, you have any issues, any problems, any concerns, you come right back. You don't need an appointment. You don't need to call. You just show right back up and we get you in right away to get you taken care of. Then you camp again for your second night. Make sure you understand it. Make sure it works. Everything's good. You then go home and you are happy. I'm happy that you know how to use it and that you know that everything works. That is my goal when you leave Gainesville, that you know how to work everything and you know that everything works. Because I don't want you going out and your first week, you don't know how to do everything. And then you're like, this is the worst decision I ever made. Why did I let the guy in the videos convince me to buy an RV? Because that does happen sometimes. But my goal is that you know how to use everything. But if you end up getting it shipped to you, we will FaceTime or Zoom with you and teach you how to do everything digitally. We're in the digital era now. This is no longer paper manual era. This is now the digital PDF version of life. So we are on board with that. If you want to come here, you want to go there, we will take care of you. It does have the high performance LED headlights. It has parking sensors, and you see on the top there, that is the OWL roof rack, which is pretty sharp. It gives it a nice tough look as well. I like how these RVs are giving the option of being more traditional or more rugged tough. So very impressive. To go over again on the outside, the new options are no propane with the Truma G system. We have the Garmin. You have 2 screens. You have the Rover roof rack, optional. The Rover box on the back is optional. You have the black wheels and tires in all terrain. That's also optional. Those are some of the big changes for 2026. There are 5 more big changes I'm going to go over once we jump inside. So don't hold your breath, but follow me inside the Beyond. So this is such a great area up front. This is just the beginning of some of the stuff that Coachmen is doing in this Beyond. So the Ford Transit chassis has the big screen, has a digital rear view mirror. It has adaptive cruise control, USB ports, the new Sync 4 system. Both of these seats swivel around to kind of give you a little dinette here if you both want to eat, if we just want to sit up here and drink coffee. You know, one of the cool things is in this even though you're in a 22-foot RV, you truly have a bedroom in the back and a sitting area in the front, which I love. So anytime me and my wife go camping together, or even we're in a hotel room or anything, I tend to just naturally get up around 6-ish, and my wife tends to naturally sleep a little longer than that. Not a lot longer. She's not lazy. She's a very hard worker, but she tells me that scientifically proven that women need more sleep than men. I've never met a scientist that said that, but that's what she always tells me. And when I get up, I come here, I make my coffee, and I just sit here and chill. Sometimes I play on my phone, I read my Bible, I catch up on whatever's going on in sports. I love the Florida Gators, so I'm always seeing who our new coach is going to be. We never know. But I just like just kind of having a little quiet time before I start my day. And then she wakes up, and then I make her coffee. She sits here with me, and then we just kind of, hang out. But this is such a great area to do it. People ask me the question all the time, Nick, if you were going to buy an RV, what RV would you buy? And I usually give them the very generic salesman answer of, whichever one you like is the one I love. No, I don't say that. It just depends on the stage of life you're in, right? So right now we're in the stage of life that we have 2 kids at home and 2 kids in college. So it would be tough to kind of pick one out. But I will say that when all 4 of our kids are out of the house, I use a lot of different RVs, but if I was going to commit to one, if you said, Nick, commit to one for the next 2 years, I would commit to one that had 2 sitting situations like this, because I can see Mary back there sleeping and me up here hanging out, and this is time in the morning that I truly value. So I like having something separate here. I like having both things. They give you 2 lagoon tape mounts and tables, and I really like that. Now, the time in life I'm in right now with kids, and we're moving and going to concerts and taking them to dinner and doing all that, I need something that has 10 seatbelts in it. And I got prom, and I got homecoming dances, and all kinds of different stuff. So in every stage in life, and every 6 months that could change, or every year that could change, you need something different. That's why I encourage you to trade frequently and trade often and get new ones. I'm joking, I don't encourage that, but I do encourage you to figure out what fits best for your season of life, because every season of life is a little different. So you do have the front there, which is pretty awesome. One of the changes, they did revamp this area here, so it's no longer a pizza oven where things just go up here and kind of melt. It is now an open storage. It gives you a little more headroom here and kind of gives you a little more open storage there. That is one of the newer things about the 26s as well. This whole thing here is actually pretty new and pretty impressive. I like this like honeycomb look that they did here with the Coachmen. This is the Garmin system. This is the Truma. You got your solar, couple things here, and then your awning. So what's great about the Garmin is you can control it there. You control it from your phone, or you can control it from this thing. Where's it at? Right here. So this thing here, also, you can control it. So you see that says Coachmen. You press anywhere, and now it's the same screen. You can be laying in bed, you can grab it, and you can turn lights on, turn lights off, check your batteries, tank heaters, water pump, Wi-Fi, check your water, everything, all your fluids, everything you need is right here. Every light, you can turn them up, turn them down. Your power, you can see how your power system's working. What are you using? What are you not using? Everything is on this screen right here. So that's a big difference. Something else that is pretty big is that they are offering black faucets now and black handles. So all of that is part of a ginseng interior package that you can get. This has the maple cabinets with the fog seats. This also has the induction cooktop, and one of the things that really put something that shows you how high quality Coachmen is their Amish built cabinetry with all their solid wood. You have your dovetail drawers. This is all solid wood. There's nothing cheap, nothing crappy about that at all. Nice big, oh, look, you got black hardware in the bathroom. So we do have some black hardware here. We have a black shower and black hardware there. You can get that black as well. So lots of room. You got a little space here for your what do you call it? Shampoo and conditioner and soap. You can wash your hands, brush your teeth, hot and cold water. There is a mirror in here. Very thankful for that. You do have a fan and a light and lots of space. 6 foot tall, 225 pounds, and I can fit in there perfect. When I was 235 and 240 last 2 months ago, I fit in there perfect as well then. You do have the 7.3 cubic foot Nova Cool fridge, and something that's new this year, a slide out freezer. It was always an opening door. It was hard to get to stuff in the back. So they switched it up to this slide out freezer so you can access things a lot better. Last year, they upgraded this convection microwave to an air fryer microwave and convection microwave, which is pretty amazing. And then you do have a wardrobe here, but there's also shelves. So if you want to get rid of the shelves, you can. If you want to have the shelves, you can have as many shelves as you want. Something I've always talked about with Coachmen is they give you a trash can. How awesome is that? So you can have a trash can there or trash can here. You can have both, but it's pretty neat that it is there. Nice big rectangle sink. And then just like in the front, you do have this lagoon table. So the lagoon table fits perfect right here. And this is a great time. You can sit and work. You can use the smart TV here as a second monitor. You can also use it as you're watching TV and working. My kids convince me that they do better homework when they're watching Friends. And so if Friends is on TV, my daughter tells me she can do her homework a lot better. I don't know if I've always believed that or not, but you can be sitting here working and you can be watching TV if you like. You know, I work from an office, I don't work from home, so I don't know people's workflow from home. But it is pretty cool how they give you this flexibility. This is internet ready. We install Starlink on them. Probably half the RVs that we sell, we end up installing Starlink on. So if you do want Starlink, that is definitely something we can handle. I do like how they give you, you know, these built-in shades here. So you got shades there, and then as you open this, there's a screen there. There's also a screen there. Lots of flexibility. So this here, you unlock it there, and then you just slide it. Oh, maybe I'm not strong enough. There we go. So you can slide it to where it can be open, or you can slide it and leave the screen behind like that. There you go. So now you can open it with a screen. So you got the screen, open, closed, nighttime. Pretty good little demonstration, huh? Maybe I should do tutorial videos for something. Cup holder on both sides. This here is a lagoon table, and this can be mounted on the other side as well. There is a mount for it, so it can be on either side. This is a power sofa. So if I move a little bit here, you press a button, and this folds flat to be the king size bed. And there we go. And so now, like I always say, 6 foot tall, 225 pounds, lots of space. You have 2 people sleeping here, 2 people and a dog, 2 people and 3 dogs. Trust me, I've seen it all. 2 people, a dog and a cat, 2 people, a kid and a dog. Lots of different combinations of utilizing this big bed in the back. When you sell a lot of these vans, you hear lots of cool stories, you know. I don't ever think people are making it up, because as soon as I start thinking that, people show me, hey, here's a picture of my 2 dogs, my cat, my grandkid, and me and my wife sleeping in the bed. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know if I could get any sleep like that, but people do every day. Lots of storage here that I really like with the glass doors. Truma air conditioner, more storage here, more storage there. You know, just a great area back here. Very comfortable. The size is very great. Let me make sure I covered all 10 of my items that I made notes for. I made some really good notes thanks to Tommy. Oh, a big one, Victron inverter. So this has a lithium potential. So this one has a generator. You can do the Lithionics lithium. It's 640 amp hours of lithium, 3,000 watt Victron inverter, underhood generator, solar panels. The whole system works together to give you air conditioner for 6 or 7 hours. Now you can double that lithium system and go 640 and 640 for a 1280 system. Now that will give you enough for 13 or 14 hours. Running the Truma air conditioner, running the fridge, running lights, that will give you enough for all of that. So the Victron inverters new for 26, the Garmin, the Truma G, Starlink prep, pull-out freezer. They changed the storage above the thing, black shower hardware, the mirror behind the pantry door. Didn't actually see that. Optional Rover ladder with the cargo box and the new optional roof rack. So lots of very cool upgrades in 2026, and those are going to start coming out in January or so. This is the first one, so we're kind of working through this together. Coachmen is definitely one of our favorite partners, and we sell a lot of Coachmen Novas, Beyonds, Gallerias, Pixels, and who knows what else they're coming out with here soon. But big fans of Coachmen, high quality, DSI award, and this is definitely their flagship. This is what has put them on the map, is this Coachmen Beyond. So free delivery anywhere in the country from Gainesville. We are happy to help you, happy to serve. Anything we can do to help you find your dream Class B RV, please reach out to our team, and we will do whatever we can to help you. Thank you for watching this long video, and I hope if you're looking for a Ford Transit all-wheel drive Class B, the Beyond is on the top of your list.